Your first AdTech meetup, how'd you go on?
It was really interesting. Like, I didn't expect to see this many people because I'd never been to an event, and I just knew Sky Lads, and they invited me to come along. And I said, yeah, it's fine. You're just at work, you're answering emails, and you're like, yeah, I agree to this. And then all of a sudden, my Twitter started blowing up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what did I sign up to?" But yeah, no, I think it was a really good crowd, and I think sometimes I do fall victim to giving presentations and then kind of asking if there's any questions, and then it's just kind of cricket noises. And I think you do give presentations with thoughts, and you want to hear other people's opinions, and you also want to learn as a presenter. And I think that's something I definitely got from this AdTech meetup is the conversation directly afterwards was really relevant, and the questions were really insightful, and I guess the networking, which is currently going on behind me, is quite good. So I think it is nice, from an event perspective, that it's not just a standalone conference, or it's not just about speeches, but it's more about conversations and how you can kind of facilitate those within a community.
Yeah, and you mentioned learning stuff as well, and the conversations that are going on. What's the big thing that you've learned from today?
I think
I'll give you a moment to think.
I think because the event was around mobile, and my background is startup, so I very much approached it from kind of working in agencies and specifically looking at innovation. I think having worked on the presentation, it made me realize how much of the things that I see within the startup community actually are mobile focused, and a lot of kind of the companies that were here and the conversations that were happening actually were mobile first. And I think it's kind of great to see that it's no longer kind of mobile in a silo, but everyone kind of just thinks that mobile is integrated into everything else that the advertising industry is doing.
What would you say to anyone who is thinking about coming to one of these events in future?
Definitely come, because there's free wine. But also, I think it's really interesting to see different types of people. So I met a lawyer, I met somebody who was a VC, I met somebody who runs their own startup. So I think it's great to see that there's just a topic thrown into a diverse group of people, and it's discussed. And I think it's kind of the same in the business world. And I think the more senior you become, the more you have to approach challenges from many different aspects. So how will this affect legal? How will this affect affect kind of employment, and this person and that person? And I think there's such a diverse community here that it does that job of, you think you know something, and then you kind of throw it out there, and then somebody who's a lawyer goes, I don't think that's going to get patented, and then some brand will say, I would never pay for that. So I think it's just great to bring together different perspectives but on a similar topic, because otherwise things can go on many different tangents. So giving it a focus is actually quite good.
And do you think you'll stay connected with some of the people that you've met here tonight?
Yeah, I definitely think I want to continue coming to some of these events to see if who actually is a regular, as well as I obviously have a couple business cards in my back pocket, so I'm gonna hit these up later tomorrow.
Well, I guess I better let you get on with that. Go network.
Thank you so much.